Hello, everybody. Doc Jean Ruder here, Doctor of Physical Therapy. So, someone messaged me today, and was asking if what she should do because she's under employer-based type 2, okay, immigrant visa, and she said that it's taking 1 to 2 years before anyone get interview in the U.S. Embassy, okay, in the Philippines. So she's asking what her options are. So employer-based tool is for specialty if you have master's degree or if you have extensive experience. So that's one form of immigrant visa that an employer can file for you. Another one is employer based three, type three, and that is for physical therapists, with bachelor's degree or higher. That's needed here in the U.S., not Philippines. Um, but what I told her is that another option is if she can talk to the employer to file a working visa. Okay, although the filing of working visa is not until next year again. Okay, so April is the filing, but before April, of course, the employer must have all the necessary documents um, so that they can file for the lottery, okay, for the candidate. So, but that's another year of waiting. Okay, as of now, since there's no working visa as an option, so unfortunately, it will be a waiting game as to when will be the interview in the U.S. Embassy. I've heard about this before. Someone told me because of the pandemic in the Philippines, there was a period that the U.S. Embassy closed. Now they have a backlog, in the interview process. So, unfortunately, with the visa, guys, um, no one can assure you uh, as to when. Everything is dependent on the immigration. Okay, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. It's dependent on the U.S. Embassy. We have no control about that. Okay, I know that it for EB3 there is a first few part of the process that they can have that it can be expedited, for additional fee. But that is for EB3. I don't know if that is applicable for EB2. I haven't heard of that for EB2, but EB3 definitely there's not the entire process can be expedited, but look at the my video. I made a video about EB3. It's the first part of the processing of EBT that can be expedited for additional cost. Okay. The working visa, it can be faster than the immigrant visa, but it all depends on whether you're gonna be picked for the lottery or not. Okay, so they can file for you on April, and then there will be a lottery. And if you get picked and everything goes well, then you can start as early as October of the same year that you pick. So, for example, you got picked this April. And everything goes well, with your POEA, your agent in the Philippines, all the documentation are complete and you're good to go. You completed all the requirements. Then you can start as early as October. It doesn't have to be October, but you can start as early as October. So, and you can start anywhere from October onwards as long as the working visa is valid. Okay. So my point, guys, is have a open communication with your employer. Ask questions, email them. Whatever you're asking me, you have to ask your employer as well. Okay, because they cannot read your mind, and you have to let them know what your concern is, and maybe open up the conversation about having expedited process or switching from one visa to another. it is important for you to communicate with your employer about this matter. Okay. So I hope that is valuable information for you guys. Just a disclaimer, I'm not an immigrant lawyer. This is just based on my personal experience and the experience of other colleagues here in the US. Okay. So I hope you have a great day, guys. Stay blessed. As always, be safe. Okay. See you next video.